Man, the NBA that came in here and added two tournaments now. We done got this mid-season tournament, and y'all know the in-season tournaments, which I kind of starting to like now. But yeah, man, it's NBA Central. You with the gang and Steve O Speaks, you with my boy Kev, we with my boy C Dub, and we about to talk about what we feel like, which out of these two, what's gonna last? Is it gonna last? Are they both gonna last, or is it gonna be one or the other? But yeah, we gonna have to hit after that music though.
Welcome to the number one place for your daily basketball news and analysis, NBA Central.
Man. I'm never the person to get mad at more basketball or just to put them because it's gonna bring more eyes to the game regardless, especially in December. But yeah, this is NBA Central. First of all, make sure y'all follow and like, subscribe, all the Central family for show. And we've been killing it, so yeah, y'all make sure. But yeah, today over the past, I think over like the last few days, they dropped the schedule of the mid-season tournament, and it just got me thinking. Everybody's talking about it, and I was like, it just made me ponder up the question. I'm like, is this even gonna last? Is this even gonna last? So before we get into the brunt of it, um, we never really got a real episode of how we really felt of the thing. I mean, we did, but we didn't. So first of all, just to refresh everybody, how C Dub, how you feel about this mid season tournament?
To be honest, I actually love it.
Mm.
Um, I know a lot of people is like they real skeptical and they want to wait and see, but I think it's excellent. I think they looked at the NCAA tournament. They looked at some of those young teams, some of those teams that really ain't got a chance to win the championship. Just think, every year we always break it down to 4 or 5 teams to have a chance to win the NBA championship, and more times than likely, it's one of those 4 or 5 teams. How about you throw in a tournament early in the season and make it open for everybody? It's not a 7 game series where you know the best team gonna win. Anything can happen in this tournament, just like the NCAA tournament. Just imagine if a team like, I'll just throw a team like Orlando don't make the playoffs, but they win the NBA in season tournament and beating a Herculean team like a Denver or a Phoenix. I think that'll be exciting, bro. Even though they don't make the playoffs, they can say that they won the NBA in season tournament. How about the accolades if you win that? How about you saying you the double crown or the triple crown? You won the NBA finals and the NBA in season tournament. And how about the triple crown? You won the best overall record. I love it for sure.
I'm right there with you, Brody. We talked about this about a month ago over here on this channel. If y'all missed it, go ahead and look at our in-season tournament discussion. But right here, right now, Steve-O, the way I feel, bro, is that this tournament is for the younger teams to have them on those nights where it's like, damn, we playing Denver, but if we lose this game tonight, it's gonna mess up our in-season tournament chances. Man, we playing Golden State, but we got to bring our best effort because it's just a random game in October or a random game in November. But we got to win because if we win, we can play in Vegas, get a little bit of extra bread. Everybody ain't making Curry money.
No.
Everybody not making Bradley Beal checks.
Hmm.
So some of these guys really looking forward to this season tournament. So I'm very excited to see what it means 10 years from now. We'll be looking back on maybe, hey, it failed and it wasn't a good idea. Stop making all these facial expressions, dude. You bogus. You turning your head and moving like, come on now. Like, let me get my thoughts out, my God.
Go
No,
ahead,
I'm
man.
just saying though, like, at the end of the day, I think it's always good to bring more eyes to the NBA, and this is not a bad thing. I think Adam Silver, his whole mentality is to kind of have it like the European soccer situation where they have this type of stuff all the time. And I think it can't be a bad thing until it is a bad thing. So we're gonna see. But I like it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna put it out there and not say it's a bad thing because, like I said when I first started, I'm not against competitive basketball. It's just gonna make things a little bit more competitive for a certain group of people. And I think that's the whole context of why I feel like it just generally is not going to work for long because, like I said, they're trying to put implications to make the regular season matter. But since the 80s to 90s to now, the NBA has built the culture of don't shit matter until the playoffs. Don't shit matter until you win championships. So it's just gonna be that group of people out here that's gonna be like, okay, Charlotte is a two-time mid-season championship. I don't give a damn. Like, I like who cares? Like, it to me is good. It's good if you looking out for the people that don't make that much money. Like, yeah, like you said, Magic, Detroit, people like of that aspect. Houston coming up, yeah, they're gonna be gunning for it. Yeah, you it's gonna make sort of some action-packed TV for the people that really love basketball. But if you trying to make this um uh, everybody's going to be into it. Like the top players are just not going to care. They make too much money. Like I get it. It's money there. You're gonna make more extras, but like, bro, LeBron makes $1 million an hour. He ain't even got to do shit. He could tie his shoe and make $1 million. So like,
Yeah.
that's what's going to make us something of this magnitude that good. Like
Mhm.
you want to see the stars. Like the best you're going to see is a lot of up and coming stars. So people that's trying to make their way back into the league, they gonna show out for these games. Like yeah, you're gonna see some good ball when it comes to that. But I think their thought process and their plan is to make the regular season mean more. And I just believe because of the NBA, really, the damage is done. You just set a culture already of it doesn't matter till we get to the playoffs.
No, bro. I have to ask you a question though. And this is not a derogatory question and not a negative question. I'm just asking you a question, Steve-O. Are you underrating or underjudging people's competitive nature? All hoopers. They're hoopers.
I'm right there with you, bro.
I
Are
mean,
you
no,
underrating their competitive nature?
no, because
And with a prize at the end of the journey.
no, because I know Russ gonna play. I know who gonna play. It's
Yeah.
just I maybe I'm possibly not. To be honest, I probably am because
Yeah.
they haven't shown it. Like they haven't shown that they're that competitive. Yes, they've shown, but to me, they show when it matters. Like it's they some if this is gonna be how they want it to be, somebody big is gonna have to make it matter. And
So
go
here's
ahead,
my
Kev.
thing, bro. Like I still play basketball regularly, a few times a week, and we don't get paid a dime, and we be out there like, hey,
You
we trying
play?
to win right here
Yeah.
and right now.
Yeah.
We don't get paid. In fact, we pay the place that we go to play at to play
Yeah,
there,
Yeah.
and we want to win every single game. I just feel like I'm right there with you, C-Dub. These guys want to win, whether it's in season tournament, play-in tournament, and honestly, the play-in tournament is what I'm basing this on. It's made basketball more interesting. Teams that were packing it in February and March are now pushing toward that play-in, and it's going to be the same way in my opinion, for the in-season tournament. Teams that are resting players, they might rest a player on a random no, third Thursday or Friday in November, but this one is the last play-in tournament or whatever mid-season tournament game. And if we lose, then we can't go to Vegas. But if we win, we're gonna be in Vegas. I guarantee you, it's gonna be players, whether it's on Golden State or all the way at the bottom in DC with the Washington Bullets.
oh,
My bad,
the bullets. They've been a bullets in 40 years.
with the Washington Bullets, C Dub and them, Chris Chris Webber and them. But
out there
nah,
with
it's
With Earl Monroe and shit.
but nah, it don't matter if it's from the top to the bottom. If this game is going to determine whether or not you can go to Vegas, you can guarantee it's going to be players like, you know what, coach, I don't need that rest tonight. I'm about to go out there and play. That's just how I feel.
Hey, but I'm gonna say that.
I hope
Oh,
so.
go ahead. Go ahead, Steve. I was
I
gonna
just
say that.
hope so. I just don't see it. I don't see the competitive nature like with something like look at the current state. Look at people like Harden. Like you think Harden care about this shit? You think people like Ben Simmons care about this shit?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Like that's my thing. Like I feel like yes, there's people like you, Kev. Like there's Anthony Edwards out
Hoopers.
there. There's hoopers. There's definitely hoopers. Like I can name like if Melo was still in this game, hell
He
yeah, he'd be
hooping.
out there hooping. But like it's just certain
Kobe,
people. Like you think Zion Williamson finna be out there? Do
Oh
you
he
think?
better.
man.
Do
He
you think
better
Lamelo?
be.
Yeah,
Do,
Steve-O.
do you
He
think
better
Lamelo
be
Ball?
out
You
there.
think Lamelo Ball gonna give a fuck if he elevate his team and he's in a real contention spot?
He better.
For what?
It's not a contention spot. It's December, bro. Like there is
No, I'm
no.
saying
Is in contention for the
if
yeah.
he's elevated himself where now we're talking about the Charlotte Hornets is a legit team. Do you think he care about a goddamn mid-season championship? It just looked goofy to me. Like we
It's
in the
too
middle of
early.
the
Like it's too
season,
early in the season. It's
like
not even the middle.
I can't see Kobe talking about some. Yeah, I won. I don't give a fuck. That's what he's gonna say. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna say
Kobe,
what I'm
Kobe
gonna say
done won
one.
championships. With my head, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna say
C-Dub.
one thing for sure. This first one, everybody's gonna play. It's in the history books. Could we say that? Everybody's
Mhm.
gonna want to win and get in the history books. You don't think so?
Nobody care about no mid-season
I think
tournament.
you're
They
wrong.
Well,
care about that ring
well, we already
because
Well,
know what
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
we already
I'm
know what
Trump
Steve
say
bro.
easy.
answer.
Because this is what it goes down to. Can it goes back to the culture. When it comes down to it, when we talk about barbershop talk, these players sit down in barbershops and hear like, "Hey, you ain't got no ring. What's your all-star? What's your score?" Ain't you think somebody 15 years from now talking about, well, Brandon Ingram won 3 mid-season championships, but Harden ain't got no ring, but he won 2 in-season. I don't what?
Oh, let me spin it like this, but let's just say that it's new. Let's just think about the 3-point line. When they first brought the 3-point line, people really didn't shoot that three. They man, fucking shoot no three. That's too hard of a shot. It's a bad percentage shot. Now look at the NBA today. Things changed. The theme of the league changed. Now it can change. I understand
Hey,
what you're
hold
saying,
on.
though. I understand what you're saying, Steve.
Hold on
But
real quick, bro. I think I just saw something that said Justin Fields is not playing Saturday, bro.
he not okay.
It's week 2.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
It's week 2.
Yeah.
That leads to the main question what I want to ask. Out of those two, the end season and the mid season, which one do you feel like? And then if you do feel like both will last, do you think both will last, or you think one will go?
I'm going with both. Like I said in the pregame discussion, the pre-show discussion, the NBA wants as many eyes on them as possible. They already see soccer looming in the shadows. Like real talk, these
But that's
hey,
the culture over there, though.
listen, man, these Saudis, they ready to throw bags at people to do whatever it is to get soccer to a higher level. The NBA know what they need to do. They got a new TV contract as well. They trying to get more people watching, as many people as possible. And if it's stakes, if it's opportunity to make it seem like it's worth something, look at Summer League. Like 10 years ago, Summer League wasn't nothing like it is right now. I promise you it wasn't.
That's a fact.
Right now, Summer League is selling out all 10 days of people watching no names, people that work at Walmart out there trying to make it.
Yeah,
So,
'cause I feel
So
like they marketed better. They marketed better than they did back in. They put it in the whole gym. They put it in Vegas.
and
Like,
it's super competitive now though. Like it's not like it was before where it was just
because it was
journeyman.
different rules around it too.
Yeah,
Like,
but
yeah.
it still is different rules. You still get 10 fouls and so on and so forth.
yeah,
But the reality is the NBA understands how to put a product out there. They put stakes to it. Like the way the summer league was before, it was just a showcase. Now it's a championship involved, and people
yeah.
like to see that. I remember a couple of years ago when the Bulls summer league team was they was decent. They actually won the championship, and I watched them games like hell yeah, young niggas go get that. So
But
at the end of the day,
it makes sense though. Like that's why I've been trying. Like the in season tournament, the summer league, it makes sense. Like you can have that discussion. Like, okay, it's a bunch of young guys and maybe 4 guys that's trying to get looked at, and they hooping.
Yeah.
Okay, put a championship for it. That just makes like it's a tournament. It makes sense. Put in a tournament that's in the middle of the NBA where the culture is literally win rings, get your main accolades that been the main accolades for years, and build your credibility up. I'm telling you right now, to me, hey, this CBA is a part of this CBA to 2030, and they can opt out in 28, 29. They gonna opt out this shit.
Okay.
So that's
I
what you
just
think.
know,
I think
and,
both of them are gonna
and it's
last.
not that I don't want it to trust me. Like I said, I want to see basketball. I'm going to watch, and you damn sure I'm gonna make some damn episodes and go live on it.
Oh,
But
bro.
I just don't see it, especially with this brand. Like I said, if this was like mid 2000, the way they mentality was, hell yeah, they'll probably be doing. I just these motherfuckers here just don't. I
They
don't think
already
that like
changed the
they
rules
love
though.
that foot. I think you might be overrating how much they love basketball. To be honest with
They
you.
gotta love it more because if you play less than 65 games, you're not gonna get no accolades, no individual accolades.
Exactly. That's my whole point. They gotta put the fact they had to put that shit in the rule book shows you they don't love basketball like
It's
that.
it's the
Yeah.
culture of the teams too. Like the coaches is the ones that's like,
Man, it was
hey,
pop.
it
And then
started. It
everybody
started
followed
from. That's what
suit.
I'm saying. Like it's the coaches. It's a cultural thing. It ain't just the
Yeah,
players don't want to necessarily play.
true.
So it's
But
I,
they
like,
adopted it though.
I
well,
mean, go
yeah,
ahead.
I agree with Steve on this that this is exactly a experiment. This is definitely an experiment. I think it will be successful though.
Mm-hmm.
What the NBA has done, they look. What is the best brand of basketball in the entire world?
NBA.
National
But what's the
basketball.
best beyond NBA? What's the best basketball you can see in the world?
FIBA.
No,
What you
playoff basketball.
playoff basketball, yeah.
Yeah, so they want to bring that environment into the mid season
I
and
can
try to
see that.
bring the audience in. It's innovative. It's new. I know how everybody reacting like, how the fuck is this going to work? But I
Yeah.
love what the NBA is doing. They throwing something new. What else could they do? What else could they
Hey,
fucking
you
do?
ain't lied. David Stern did new shit and it
Yeah,
paid off.
Well,
yeah.
he coddled his stars. That's what David Stern did. He made sure that his star players were protected.
I'm sorry, no, because if you say he called it, what the hell is Adam Silver doing? He
Well, Adam,
rubbing they balls. That's what he doing.
he's an acolyte of David Stern. Acolyte of David Stern. If y'all ain't watched the Tim Donaghy documentary on Netflix, watch that. That was
He an
good.
accolade,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
tell you what, David had way more backbone than Adam.
Oh, Stern ain't playing, bro. What?
No, Stern ain't playing with
His
Colin.
last
Hey,
name was
Giant.
Stern. He ain't
Hey,
have
ain't
no
gonna lie,
What?
I
choice.
don't know if Giant would have been a league if
What
David.
is what? He out of there, Steve. He say Iverson. What long? Nigga, put a suit on.
Oh
What you
no,
Yep.
just you know,
What are you
pop
talking
that
about?
dancing
Hey,
now.
he got it's TV money involved.
Oh,
There's
bro.
definitely TV money involved.
I
But
think it's
yeah,
very
man.
but you know what? I'm gonna add this. You know who can kill this? The coaches can kill this. The coaches can destroy this in-season tournament.
Are you
bro.
saying in a good or a bad way?
They in a bad way? They the
Okay.
only ones that can really destroy it because they hold the key. They can sit players and all that. They can totally destroy this tournament. Bro.
They could.
I feel like the NBA they won't allow that.
We're
They
gonna
they
see.
putting too much into this shit. I would let. I'm telling you, the first coach to do that getting suspended.
I
Oh,
doubt it.
that'll be hard.
Bro,
That'll be
you see
hard.
all they stuff they putting in. They put a lot of money and marketing into this damn.
Yes, they
They
are.
really
They is
are.
bro, especially with the experiment, man, and it's a part of the CBA for 10 years. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they
Bro.
gon' bro, they not playing with them. If they if I see what you said, see it's definitely possible, but I don't see Adam letting that happen.
The
He like
coach.
you got me, nah.
I'm trying to make this game grow, bro. That's what he's trying to do, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's definitely
You
growing.
gotta appreciate, buddy, Joe.
Yeah,
Adam Silver has been doing a wonderful job since he came in, bro. He
yeah.
had his bad. It ain't been perfect though.
It ain't been perfect. It ain't been
Yeah.
perfect. Like he definitely ain't dove stepped into the waters of the NFL and hit that
No,
Roger and shit. But
no.
hey, he doing his thing for the most part. I just need him to be a little bit more star. Be a little bit
Uh-huh.
small. Put that boss man on your chest.
I don't think he that type of dude though. Do you think he that type of
He better learn.
He got so
You
much
you
money.
you are the top of one of the most powerful. You one of the most powerful people in this world.
That's a
Facts.
fact. That's
You
a
gotta.
fact.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, he is what 50. He can't change his personality, G.
Hey, it's not about person. It's business. You got to get that biggest acumen about yourself, man. You got to be ruthless.
This
Facts.
motherfucker go suspend somebody and call them and say, "Man, I ain't mean to say it like that, bro.
He
I ain't mean to go that hard on you,
He
bro."
did it with Ja. That nigga, he talked to Ja like a disappointed parent. He said, I just told you. What you just told me? We had a conversation, and then I get on the internet. And you still putting the gun to your phone.
What is it gonna take, John?
What is it
What
going
is
to
it gonna
take,
take?
John? You, for God's sakes, you're the first athlete in goddamn 20 years to be on Powerade.
Hell no, man.
But
It's
yeah, man, that's
crazy.
all we wanted. We just wanted to have this little conversation. And
This is
most
great.
importantly, we want to know y'all thoughts. Drop y'all comments. Tell me what y'all think. I kind of probably have an idea, but hey, I could be confused. Y'all could be in the seat as C-Dub and Kev. But like I said, hey, I want to see more basketball. I'm not mad at it, so keep it coming. But yeah, there's been another episode of NBA Essentials. It's your boy Steve O Speaks, KFC Dub, and we're gonna check it with y'all with another video.